Hi students, welcome to Alphos e-learning chemistry classes for second year. The running chapter is organic chemistry and now we are in session number 3. In previous session we discussed about different electron displacement effect. We covered, I think we completed the discussion on inductive effect and electromeric effect, and now we are in discussion with mesomeric or resonance effect, is it not? And now what we discussed in previous session is just resonance or mesomerism is observed in conjugative systems. How to find the conjugative system? So easy to identify. When any molecule is found to have a pi bond in alternate position with another pi bond, or a pi bond with a lone pair, or a pi bond with a positive charge, or a pi bond with a negative charge at alternate position, if we observe in the molecule, then the system is said to be conjugative system, is it not? And now in that conjugative system, what happens? Just by definition, conjugative system is nothing but the molecule which is of having this different structural formulae. That means with the same molecular formula we are able to write different structural formulae, but by following one condition. What is that condition? We should not displace the atoms in the molecule without any displacement in the position of the atoms. Then how to write? Just by displacing the pi bonded electrons, is it not? And such type of structures are known as conjugative structures, or contributing structures, or canonical forms, or resonating structures. And the actual structure out of all these different structures, which is the actual structure, if anyone asks, then the answer is no one of the contributing structure is the actual structure. Then it is nothing but a hybrid of all these possible different conjugative structure is the real structure. It is known as a resonance hybrid. Clear? And one more point we concluded in the previous session. It is nothing but just if any molecule is of having different number of conjugative structures, we never expect, here and there, we never expect that all the contributing structures are always contributing equal. No. Here and there, some when the contributing structures or conjugative structures are having the same type of scenario, that is the same type of atoms are having positive and negative charges in both structures, and the same type of atoms are having the same type number of lone pairs, all these, if that is nothing but if they are having the similar characteristics, then they may contribute equal. But in most of the cases, the contributing structures are contributing for the actual hybrid in different proportions. And here, which is the highest contributor? Just you remember, the highest contributor is nothing but the highest stable contributing structure, or highest stable resonating structure. Clear? And just you remember how to find that stability. That will start. Here your competitive examination may start with this type of question. Just you observe, it is what we are quoting as the best example for a pi bond with another pi bond conjugation, is it not? And now it is one of the contributing or resonating structure, and second one is CH2. It is CH2 when the bonding is shifted, CH double bond CH2, and it is plus and it is minus if it is shifted towards this. And third one is nothing but CH2 minus CH double bond CH2 plus when the bond is supposed to shift like this. It is third structure happening, it is second structure happening, is it not? And now the question is, if they ask out of these three, so many questions, let me discuss. Actually already we discussed, and even then for competitive examination what the paper setter will frame, the cunning question, simply in my words we can say that cunning question means they are making us to think in a different way, but the answer is in a logical way. Clear? And now the questions will be, of these three, which is the most stable form? Do you know? Of these three, which is the more stable form? That is first question. So among the contributing structure, among the resonating forms, which is more stable? That is one question. And one more question what they are asking is, in case of this, the bond they will provide like this: CH2, CH, CH, CH2, and this is actual imaginary original resonating hybrid, because bonds are here, here, and in these two cases double bond is in between. That's why we are distributing the two double bonds for all these. Where they exist in the given structure, we don't know. That's why as a resonance hybrid, it may have all these bonds equal. That's why we are representing it like this. Are you following? And now the question is, in case if it is bond 1, it is 2, and it is 3. Now they ask you to guess, can you imagine the bond length of these three? Where we can find more bond length? Whether all these three bonds are equally equal distance, or they are having this that is nothing but difference. Your answer will be, because it is equally distributed. You may think like that, but actually the question is creating a different way. Your idea is all are equal, but the logic is here bond length order is double, that is second bond is less in length compared to first and third. First and third are equal, but the second bond length between 2 and 3 carbons, the bond length is less. Do you know the reason? And when bond length is less, automatically bond strength is more. So one more question, in case if they are asking, can you find the bond strengths of these three, then automatically bond strength order will be second is more than 1 and it is equal to 3. We can find. Once we know the bond length, then bond strength is inversely related to bond length. We know that factor. Clear? And now the question is, $1 billion question is, why the second bond, that is the bond between 2 and 3, is said to be having less bond length? Logic is, just you observe, these are the 3 contributing structures, is it not? In these 3 contributing structures, the double bond, that is pi bond, is present in 2 contributing structures. Single bond is present in 1 contributing structure. That means the pi bonded electrons are spending most of their time in between 2 and 3 carbons. Just to observe, out of 3 conjugative structures, double bond is present between 2 and 3 carbons in 2 conjugative structures. Here 1, but these are 2. That means much of their time is spent between 2 and 3 carbons. So when they are much time is spending in this, automatically more double bond character will be between 2 and 3 carbons. When more double bond character, automatically the bond length is less compared to single bonds. Like that the logical questions will be. Once it is bond length is less, automatically the bond strength will be more. Are you following? That these are the questions what they can ask. And now one more discussion, because in coming sessions also we are not able to find that much of time as the beginning, because we are in fresh mind with, towards this organic chemistry as the starting sessions. That's why let me give one more of these. I think you are familiar with this word, that is nothing but resonance energy. Resonance energy. Clear? And now let us define that resonance energy. What is the resonance energy? Just let us have an idea about that resonance energy. Among these 3 conjugative structures, after learning all these things, in coming sessions you are going to learn how to find which of these 3 which is more stable. Which is more stable. Here For your convenience sake, let me give, because I know the factors, that's why I can identify that the first one is more stable among these three. More stable. The reasons all you are going to learn. It is more stable. And regarding these two are equally stable, but they are less stable than this. Just I am repeating. First conjugative structure is more stable, and the remaining two, because they are having the same type of structures, just you observe. Positive 1 carbon, positive 1 carbon, negative 1 carbon, negative 1 carbon, double bond in between. So all same structure, and thereby these two are equally stable, and these two equally stable, and they are less stable than this one. That means first one is more stable. Clear? And why, when it is more stable, now can you guess the energy? Can you guess the energy? Yes, you can guess. It is nothing but less energy, as energy and stability are inversely related. As energy and stability are inversely related, it is more stable, less energy, and these are less stable, more energy. Clear? And now the resonance hybrid, this resonance hybrid energy, can you guess the resonance hybrid energy? Say for example, if it is 120, for example, less energy is 120 or 100, let us consider 100, and it is 200, automatically it will also have 200. And now when we are considering the resonance hybrid energy, you may think that it is 100, it is 200, it is 300. So all these three are contributing, thereby 100 plus 200 plus 300, 200, 500 by 3. You may consider like this, 500 by 3, that is nothing but 100. How much we can guess by 3? 1 3/16, 63 or 64, like that you can imagine. Okay, 63, 64 or 65, around this you can imagine, is it not? But actually what is 69? I think so. But this average energy is not the resonance energy, resonance hybrid energy. When we are considering the average of all these three like this, it is not the energy of hybrid. Clear? And now this resonance hybrid energy is, even if you are considering all these contributions, this resonance hybrid energy is less than the more stable canonical form energy. It will be of having less energy than 100. Just it is simple statement. That is, the resonance hybrid is found to have energy less than even the more stable canonical form. This is the highlighted point. This is what we have to learn when we are going through the GOC. Then only you can answer the questions. Without this knowledge, whatever you are by-hearting, it is no use. The energy of resonance hybrid is always less than the energy of the more stable or the least energy canonical form. Here what we are observing is the least energy form, that is more stable form energy is 100, and the remaining two are having 200, 200, that is more than 100. Actually hybrid is nothing but combination of all these three, and thereby we may think that the hybrid energy is nothing but the energy that is considered from the average of all these three. But actually if we find it is not average, and even it is not equal to the lowest energy, it is less than that lowest energy. Are you following? Clear? Say for example, its energy is, for example, less than 100, let us assume 80. Now the question is, sir, how we know that? How we know that it is 80? Just it is from practical observation. It is from practical observation. No other source. So imaginarily it may have this energy, because calculation is nothing but average. By taking average we are calculating like this. Practically the energy is like this. Now resonance energy is nothing but the energy gap between the lowest energy high conjugative structure and the resonance hybrid. Lowest energy conjugative structure and resonance hybrid. Simply it is nothing but the resonance hybrid energy minus lowest energy contributor, that is 80 minus 100, that is minus 20 is the resonance energy. And you remember, resonance energy is always exothermic in nature. Resonance energy is always exothermic in nature. That's why the stability of the hybrid is more than this, any one of these three. Are you following? That is about resonance or conjugation. In the coming session, I am going to explain what is aromaticity, because it is also going to play very important role in deciding the stability factors. That's why I will discuss about that aromaticity. With that one, after the aromaticity, that is conjugation completion, we will go for hyperconjugation. With that one, we will complete the electron displacement effects introduction, that is nothing but a briefing of these electron displacement effects, and thereafter we will start to apply all these different factors, how they are influencing the stability of the reaction intermediates or the acidic strengths or basic strengths or the reaction mechanisms. Okay, thank you.